I got zeroed out my membrane, you keep calling me insane. Every single day more XRP is what I obtain. No more cash, no more cars, only QR codes. No more proof of work, we running validated nodes. This is the life that I chose. They look at the cons, I look at the pros. I'm always bullish and it shows. Now you wanna ask about XRP, I am not telling. Now you want some of my XRP, I am not selling, it's not for sale. Honestly, I just wish you well, cause I'm XRP for well. I'm XRP for life and that's forever, can't you tell? I just keep on buying while they telling me to sell. The whole world gonna be shocked when XRP break out its shell, and that's when we prevail. I'm XRP for well, I'm XRP for life and that's forever, can't you tell? I just keep on buying while they telling me to sell. The whole world gonna be shocked when XRP break out its shell, and that's when we prevail. XRP taking the lead, come equipped with institutional speed. XRP giving the go to proceed, don't listen to FUD, I know they mislead. Try to tell them but I know they don't care. ODL, no nothing compared. Back in the day I was willing to share, now I don't have any left to spare. Source some liquidity on demand, try to tell them but they don't understand. Holding my ledger right here in my hand, see the signs it was already planned. Digital economy, it's already here. I'm talking about the moon, they think I majored in astrology. Haters talking trash, I think they majored in garbology. Focus on my future, so I invest in technology. Number one is where we ranking.
Come on.
And if you don't have XRP, then I do not know what you thinking. This the time, this the year, this the place to be. Hold them strong all day long, doing it faithfully. Keep that negative energy far away from me. It's not our fault that we seeing something that you can't see. I got my hands on some on-demand liquidity, and I'ma hold on to it now into infinity. This the greatest wealth transfer the world will ever see. But I'm not talking, I'm about to go buy me more XRP, cause I'm XRP for well, I'm XRP for life and that's forever, can't you tell? I just keep on buying while they telling me to sell. The whole world gonna be shocked when XRP break out its shell, and that's when we prevail. I'm XRP for well, I'm XRP for life and that's forever, can't you tell? I just keep on buying while they telling me to sell. The whole world gonna be shocked when XRP break out its shell, and that's when we prevail. I'm XRP for well,
For well.
I'm XRP for well, I'm XRP for life and that's forever, can't you tell? Can't you tell?
Oh, I could tell. Oh my God, what is this? Blockchain backer. What is he doing going live? That's my thing, bro. Get out of here, blockchain backer. Going live is what Jaded Blur does, bro. That's what Jaded Blur does. Andre the Jagger, what is up, man? Don's is here. XRP Moonshot changed his name and made it pump. Let's go, Andre. How many XRP you holding? Between me and my wife, like 30,000. Between me and my wife, we got like 30,000, something like that. But I'm only holding, personally, 10,000. And then I'm holding 10,000 Stellar Lumens. And, look at this. I'm waiting for this to do its thing. I'm waiting for, this is what I wrote out the other day. This is what I'm expecting here, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I'm expecting. This is what I drew out for everybody before the end of the stream yesterday. This is what I'm looking at. This is what I think. What's up, everybody? Florida Life is here. What is up, man? Yes. So everyone, man, when it comes to this NFT game, guys, 99% of these NFTs are going to zero. Bye-bye. Zero. Garbage. Be very careful, guys. If you're dealing with regular people just minting and uploading shit on Rarible and OpenSea and all that garbage, be fucking careful. The only one I fuck with is the licensed VV. That's it. VV's licensed. They have license with everybody. That's the only augmented reality or any type of NFT that I fuck with. I don't mess with Rarible, OpenSea, nobody. Because it's all garbage, money laundering. I like the VV app. That's where I'm at. It's like licensed, like legal shit, kind of, you know? I like the VV app. But I don't fuck with OpenSea, Rarible. I don't mess with any of those garbage NFTs. Yo, Florida, man. I hope you have a great Monday, my man. Good to see you here. So, how's everybody doing today? Russia still being battered back. What the heck? Why has this guy got a chainsaw to this cow's head? Oh my God. The shit you see on YouTube sometimes. Shocking XRP news. Top crypto expert reveals shocking XRP lawsuit news. Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's not shocking to me. The shock factor with the SEC and Ripple is not there for me. There's no shock factor whatsoever for me. It's a joke. Ripple and XRP have been adopted on a global scale, and anything else is a joke for the most part. I mean, that's pretty much it. I made a solid bangle from 3 ounces of pure gold. What? That is so cool. This is so freaking cool. That's so cool, man. Last day of discovery, you know it, Florida. You know it, Florida. Russians bought the dip. You know they did. Get ready. Boom, boom. Moonshot XRP. Gary, we coming for you. You know it, man. That guy literally took 3 AppMech ounces of gold. AppMech ounces of gold. Oh, and I want everybody to know I sold silver at $25 an ounce. I got a little more than that. I got like $26 an ounce for my silver. And I bought XRP. I bought more XRP. This was when it was at like 60 something cents, like over here. I don't know, man. Silver was up like 25. I'm like, if this thing dips down to $15 or $10, even though I think silver's going to go to like maybe 150 or 200 maybe an ounce, I don't know. Like, I don't want to lose my value, and I'd rather be in cryptocurrency. So, but I got my eyes set on gold now. I want to hold some gold. I have my eyes set. But I got a good amount of money. I mean, I got well over $1,000 for my little bit of silver. All right, here it is. What is this? By weight? By brand? I don't understand. Kilos, 1 gram. Where's 1 ounce? Here we go. I want to check out some 1 ounce bars. I want to get some gold, ladies and gentlemen. Gold is dope. I love gold. I love silver, but I love gold too. I'm like falling. I used to like silver more than gold, but I'm falling more in love with gold. But I'm way more in love with XRP than anything. So I don't know. Do I just keep buying digital gold? Probably. That's probably what I'm going to do. What's blockchain backer talking about?
People tell me all the time, you know, all your wives, your kids, they all know it. It's pretty cool. I'm a part of your life. Chris Conrad with the super chat. Are you concerned with the Bitcoin dominance at all? No, I'm not. We could try to pull up dominance later. No, not at all. I think the dominance is going to break down. I do. Alex Eigman with the super chat. Hey, BCB, if we're following this fractal, things should end in about 21 days. If the lawsuit isn't over in
Hmm. Gold refinery in Rwanda, Africa. What is that?
Most of the minerals mined on the African continent are currently exported to other markets. They include silver, diamond,
in form of popcorn or flakes.
Look at all of that gold.
They're sheared up, they're broken, they're folded.
These veins run for hundreds of miles in a north-south direction. Similar sandwiches of gold quartz and broken rock are found along the entire length of California. And strangely, they all run parallel to the coast. Whatever immense force shattered these rocks must also have created the hot fluid which carried and concentrated the gold. But what was it? Geologists finally solved the mystery in the 1950s, when the revolutionary theory of plate tectonics.
Pretty crazy, man. That stuff is insane, man. So, let's take a look at this XRP, ladies and gentlemen. It is Monday the 28th. Hope you are all well. I'm going to turn off the Bollinger Bands because I want to just look at these pools of liquidity. And I want to just look at the candles for what they are right now. Man, anyone that came down, took a long when it came down and touched 62 cents, I know they're feeling good. Let's go to the hourly. Hourly is looking nice as well. Just blasted through the 50 on the hourly. Just blasted right through it. Take a look at Bitcoin. It is at 41,000. Yeah, see this? It's just going to turn into a giant W. I really believe it. And that's going to crank. Let's pull up Bitcoin up here. Let's pull up Bitcoin on the hourly. Or on the daily, I'm sorry. Here's that giant W that's going to form. That I believe is going to form. I mean, we have this like head and shoulders, right? That could take us down to 20,000 or less if it played out. But remember, 70% of the time, and then that 30% of the time is going to be this W formation. This is going to be our 30% of the time where it breaks the other way. W is going to play out, and away we go. It's going to, we're about to be on a crazy, crazy roll here. Cannot wait to see it. Is this financial advice? No, there's a sign right here, bro. Read the sign. Florida. You weirdo. You weirdo. All right. 75 and I mean we already touched 76 cents. I want to see us come back over. Now this is where look at this right here. Look at this. right? Now, break below, bam, recover, retrace, explosion. I see it, man. I see it happening. I see it. I see it. I see it. You guys ready? I hope you XRP holders are ready, man. I'm still waking up this morning. You guys already know I'm waking up. It's 150. Oh, 150. I am waking up. We're going to get back to the charts in a minute. I need to wake up. I need to wake up, ladies and gentlemen. I need to wake up. Oh, 15 seconds ago.
Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are in this final blow-off top of this cycle. You guys already know that. That's nothing unnew from this point, but I wanted you guys to remember that because this is why I haven't made a video in so long. There's no point in me, once again, talking about the same thing. But I did want to talk about it today because we have had a major advancement inside of this consolidation that we're seeing here. So as you guys already know, the most recent couple weeks, we've been going through this period of consolidation where we finally found a support low here at the end of January at about $33,000. We rallied back up, but then we've had another recent attempt at retesting that major support level. We didn't come all the way back down to about 33,000. We stopped just a little bit higher at about 34.5, but we're starting to see a nice reaction to the upside.
What up,
now,
Brad
this
guy?
reaction isn't anything close to being done
What's up, Brad guy?
quite yet. We really need to see a couple different things take place here. Now, first off, let's draw a little box right here, and let's look at this. So first off, this is the box that I'm going to be looking at. Let's draw it just a little bit lower here. This is where I'm going to be looking at for us to actually find a resistance level. Now, whether we pull out
Oh my God. I almost died. Oh my God.
whether we pull back where we're at now, or if we
This just came out 1 minute ago, this video.
even come back up and retest even higher into this, it doesn't change anything. The big thing to understand is we're still facing a lot of resistance above. And so this thing could pop up, it could chop back down around, and then we could go up higher. But the point is, I think we could still see quite a bit of chop here before we're fully done. The big thing I'm watching for, if we can get above about 40,800, pretty much right where we're at right now today, if we can get above this little level and hold support, something like this where we're sitting above it, in my opinion, that would signal the early reversal point. But if we get stuffed at this resistance and then we come back down, just understand that we could very easily see a whole nother week or two of a lot more of this type of choppy action. You know, it's really not confirmed one way or another, but the thing that I want you guys to remember on the bigger time frames, when we zoom out, we're still sitting here faced with a load of hidden bullish divergence. Remember, guys, what we're seeing on the RSI is lower lows, and what we're seeing in the price is actually higher highs. And so when we see two reactions like this, see this wick right there, see this wick right there, these are two different attempts at this same support level that every time we hit this level, you know, approximately $33,000, buyers step in and we immediately get a reaction to the upside. Even when the sellers dropped it back down to retest that level again, we see another wick that came in here. That's showing that there is buyers that are stepping in at these levels. What took place over here? What are all of these little moves right here? All of these on the higher time frames are simply just wicks. And what happened to the price shortly after? Well, we bounced up and made a new all-time high. Even though we've come back down and we're retesting that support level roughly once again, it doesn't change anything. The point that I'm trying to share with you guys is that there's a lot of people stepping in at this level to accumulate Bitcoin. There's not people selling it unless you're just simply an idiot. Because a lot of what we're seeing inside of the charts, a lot of what we're seeing inside of the TA, the price action, is showing us that this is not really what you'd see inside of a bearish continuation structure. Inside of a blow-off top, what you're going to see is something happen really quickly, right? If we look at what happened in 2017, you know, in a matter of a month and a half, we shot all the way up here, and this was the blow-off top, right? It was a big move into new all-time highs, and there wasn't very many pullbacks on that way up. We haven't seen that yet, guys, and this top wasn't, you know, it wasn't like what we've seen in previous cycle tops, where a cycle top ends in one big euphoric push, and then it starts a new bear market. This thing had a big collapse, and then it rallied back up to make a new all-time high. This is nothing like any bear market that we've ever seen, and that's why I'm really...
Glenn Miller, what is up, man? Yeah, that freaking shit went down the wrong pipe. Oh my god. Went right down the wrong pipe. Oh my god, my eyes are watering now. Sheesh. Glenn XRP Moonshot. What is up, man? Florida life. You're funny, bro.
Really confident that this is ultimately going to create one more large move to the upside. And when we look at the total market cap, in my opinion, this chart looks a lot better than Bitcoin. And I oftentimes go over to the market cap charts. It might even be, for example, let's say I'm looking at the price chart of XRP. If there's levels that I'm trying to analyze, support and resistance levels, descending resistances, trend lines, things like that, I'll always go over to the market cap chart because they have a much easier to follow chart. The price action follows levels a lot better than the dollar charts do. And I'll explain what I mean by that right here. So this is kind of the same chart that I've been sharing with you guys about. What I've been talking about is the same hidden bullish divergence, where whenever you see the RSI make a lower low, we can see that it's downtrending. It's making lower lows and lower highs throughout this period, but the price is actually making higher highs and higher lows. This is an uptrend, right? This is a downtrend. When you see this type of divergence, it shows that there's a lot of buyers stepping into the market. If the market is uptrending, making higher highs and higher lows, we can see this is an uptrend. We'll make it green so it's easy to tell. This is an uptrend, right? Higher highs and higher lows. This is uptrending. Well, inside of a downtrending market, you're not going to see this RSI, inside of an uptrending market, on average, you're not going to see the RSI make lower lows. That's something that takes place before a big move to the upside. And that's something I want you guys to understand. The last time we had a significant divergence like this takes us all the way back to the capitulation of March of 2020. Notice this big move here. We have this support level at about 163 billion market cap. And then we sold off about 30% below that, all the way back down to about 109 billion in market cap. Well, if we draw a support level here, notice how we didn't even make a lower low on the RSI. This is also an example of divergence. When you're seeing lower lows in price or higher highs in price, because it can go both ways. In this case, we saw a lower low in price, but we see the RSI, it made a higher high, or at the very least, it didn't break below that support. That shows that even though the sellers were able to push the whole price down another 30%, the momentum indicators are showing us that, really it hasn't really lost bullish momentum, or it hasn't really changed. The momentum has stayed the same, right? It's kind of in an equilibrium point. Well, the same thing can be said, amongst a number of these consolidation patterns. We've seen this play out a number of times. This right now is just a different example of what we saw here. You can see it in uptrending markets. Notice how the price made a lower low here, but it's maintained support on the RSI. Well, in this cycle, we're seeing higher highs in price and we're seeing lower lows on the RSI. So it's a different form of divergence. This is called hidden bullish divergence. This would have been bullish divergence here. This is hidden bullish divergence here, right? And so we're seeing two different structures, but both of these are pointing to the same thing.
Wait, how come his mouth is not moving here?
Remember what happened down here. We made a lower low in price, but the RSI maintained support. That is what's taking us into time frames market that we've ever seen. We have this support level at about 163 billion market cap, I guess you could say.
His camera froze, ladies and gentlemen. Donovan Jolly from DIY Investing. His camera froze while he made the video. And instead of just remaking the video so it looked good, he just said, fuck it. I'm way too busy. He barely uploads nowadays. He couldn't even take the time to just redo the video. What a jerk.
And this is very similar to what we saw here in that 2017 cycle. A little bit different. This was more of not so much a wedge, but a flag. But it's the same universal truth that I'm trying to share with you guys. The RSI is a pattern that I always follow inside of indicators.
He's a ventriloquist. He is a ventriloquist. Oh, bro, Donovan, you barely upload, bro. You couldn't redo the video for us, man. Honestly, come on, Donovan. Too busy spending your millions.
Because in my opinion, it's one of the most accurate indicators that we have for judging reversals and momentum shifts. What we saw in 2017 was this same exact shift that took place before that final blow off top. And so I've been super, super adamant about explaining to you guys that I believe this is the move that's coming next. This big blow off top here. And I want you guys to, once again, continue to hold to that same thesis. because when this thing takes place, it's going to happen quicker than people expect. You know, a lot of people are going to get left behind in the process, but the people that are aware of it before it happens are going to be the ones that are willing to hold through the period of time. And so this is kind of the analysis I wanted to give you guys, just as a way to share with you guys what I think is actually going to be taking place for us to close out, you know, the end of this cycle. I don't know the time frames, because once again, my personal time frames were invalidated because we didn't top at the end of the year. You guys already know that when it comes to my trading plan, I'm not following off the time frames anymore because I was actually proven wrong. What I still expect is the final rally of the cycle, and so, you know, I'm just going to do my part by taking profits as we go up into this move. I don't know how high it's going to get. My personal long-term target for the crypto total market cap is anywhere from 10 to 12 trillion, so it'll look, you know, about like this. This is kind of what I'm expecting to play out from here. I want to give you guys this update, just a way to share, map out some thoughts and concerns. Haven't updated it in a while. Once again, not much has changed. That's why I haven't updated. But there's one final thing I want to talk to you guys about today's video for the people that have actually waited this long, and that is talking about a really cool crypto that I'm excited about personally. I've got a little bit of skin in the game, not a whole lot. It was a little bit more of a risky type of play, but it's up in profit, and I wanted to share this with you guys because I think that this is one of those meme coins that has the potential of doing some really big gains as we get towards the end of this cycle. And so what I wanted to share with you guys today is called MRI. Also known as Marshall Rogan Eno. So if you guys aren't...
Oh my god. Get the fuck out of here, bro. What the fuck, man? Oh my god. This guy pushing meme coins. I'm dead, LOL. Way to send your followers to the poor house. Unbelievable. This guy pushing meme coins, exclamation point, I'm dead, LOL. Way to send your followers to the poorhouse. This guy is, I mean, come on, bro. Donovan Jolly, man. Unbelievable. That's crazy. Crypto busy. Crypto decoupling soon. Bitcoin plus Ripple XRP price analysis. He's a ventriloquist and a shiller of shitcoins. Unbelievable, man. Ladies and gentlemen, when I saw what Legacy, Blocktopia, WadsPay Token, and Paribus were doing, I took a loss a while ago. Months ago, I took a loss. I kept a little bit of money in those coins. I kept a little bit in, but I took a loss and moved the majority of my money, if not 96, 98% of it, into XRP and XLM. These two, where's the Doug Lord when you need him? I know. These two cryptos is where all my money has been going lately. And I'm very excited to say that I finally, remember guys, months ago, I went broke. I took a leverage trade and got liquidated with all my money. I have now climbed all the way back to 10,000 stellar lumens and 9,900 XRP coins. So I am very happy. Even though I would have way more than that if I never took that leverage trade, I would have double, if not triple, what I'm holding right now. But I am very happy to have climbed all the way back to 10,000 or to 9,900 XRP coins and 10,001 stellar lumens. And of course, I hold a little bit of Paribus, Legacy, WadsPay Token, and Legacy. However, it is a very little bit because all my money goes here. Just so you guys know. Now, as far as this is concerned right here, this is what we're working with right here. We get 3 touches there. And we get some here as well. So this is what we're working with right here. We peaked a little bit below, came back up, And this has been our support down here. And you can actually see that there is a supporting trend line, I believe, here. Yeah, where was it? Was it here? I believe it was here, yeah. You can see that this is where we should, until we crank, until we take off, pretty safe there. So this is what we're working with, ladies and gentlemen. Something new about the discovery? Yes, we're going to have to wait and see. I'm waiting for new stuff as well. I'm waiting for breaking news. Breaking news. Alex Cobb. Breaking. Belarus is joining Russia in Ukraine war. Okay. That's not. Death of Swift, all the money, crypto digital asset investor says. Okay. Blockchain backer. Well, we all know what he's talking about. Crypto busy. This is what I want to see.
So as I'm recording this video right now, Bitcoin's price is surging. There will be dips and corrections along the way. I must stress at the moment. Let's go into the technical analysis for Bitcoin and also take into account what's happening.
I have fast forwarded 6 minutes into the video because I just want to see his technical analysis in his trades and price action, in his conclusion, and his XRP trades and price action, and compare them to mine.
With Bitcoin's price going forward, and some potential trades that you can take, also some Bitcoin price predictions and XRP price predictions as well. So right now, again, you've seen a strong daily candle for Bitcoin. This is great to see. Expect to see a bit of pullback as we progress through this as well. If we see a daily close above $40,000, as you can see right now, above $40,000 will be major for Bitcoin's price going forward, and we could be seeing a very fruitful month of March, in my opinion, especially with the decisions happening from the Federal Reserve. Are they going to be raising interest rates? And the rumors are at the moment is that they're not going to be raising them as much as initially thought. And then also the rumors about whether they're going to be tapering off quantitative easing. Apparently that's going to be a bit...
Wait, where's the technical analysis, bro? This is called BTCTA part of the video. Where is the TA?
liberal compared to the conservative initial thoughts of what's going to be happening with the quantitative easing going forward as well. So further to that, what's going to be happening for Bitcoin's price, some potential trades that you can take. We're still in some long trades over on Bybit. You can use our link down in the description below, and you can sign up deposit and start
I still haven't seen any technical analysis
using Bybit today. And again, with our long trades at the moment for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and also XRP, they tend to be doing really well at the moment. We have some stop losses in the way, but we will be taking some profits fairly soon. Now, what does this mean for XRP? Well, for the time being, especially with the cases happening at the moment and also what's happening with XRP's price, we could be seeing XRP go to around sort of 80 cents in the immediate short term. Some areas of resistance will be around. So that's pretty much it there with the price actions and also the price.
He didn't give any technical analysis whatsoever in the part that says technical analysis. Just gave us some world news and showed us his Bybit link so he can make money off us. Unbelievable, man. So, anyway, same shit, same stuff I said yesterday when we were, same stuff. Yesterday, we were right here. Let me show you guys. We were right here yesterday. This is where we were. And we were drawing things about and showing that we have a smaller W inside of a bigger W, and that we were more than likely going to go to the upside, and that's where we are today. So anyone who took any trades on that, congratulations. Other than that, I'm just dollar cost averaging and holding my XRP as usual, as everybody should be. Not financial advice. And this is where we're chilling. And we're just chilling. These chart dudes, nobody has any idea what's going on. Nobody has any idea what's going on. Nobody. I mean, including myself. The only thing I know is that XRP has been adopted worldwide. The XRP is one of the best, is the best crypto for the future of the bridge currency for the world. And XLM was created by somebody who founded XRP, which is why I hold that, because I believe XLM Stellar Lumens has a big part also with XRP. There has to be a reason for it. And that's pretty much it. I mean, when you find XRP and you look into it and you see the board of directors and all the employees and you see the worldwide adoption, you don't go anywhere else. You really don't. You may put a little money in some long shots just in case. It might make you 100x on your money. But other than that, there's really nowhere else to go. Why would I hold anything else when I'm literally holding the best cryptocurrency ever created? That's how I feel about it. And I don't get paid to say any of that. I don't get paid at all to say any of those things. So, are we trading today? Yeah, it's either gonna be tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, we're gonna start either tonight or tomorrow. Yes, the day trading is gonna be tonight or tomorrow, just like I said yesterday. Monday night or Tuesday day, because you want to see if we have a false move beginning. You always wait until Tuesday because you have to wait and see if there is a false move beginning for the week. That's what you look for. Hey, brother, Truth is in the house. What is up, bro? Just saw earlier live stream Crypto Eddie post with BitBoy, Deaton, and Hogan. Nice. That's what's up, man. Eddie, she's the best, man. She really is. She's so good. Two hours ago.
So arguments are raging.
The person that I really thought was most interesting is right here. This is Bharat. Maybe they're not.
To Bharat.
I am Bharat. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm here representing an entire blockchain, the blockchain of the XRP ledger. We're here because this is something we all face on a daily basis in this space because we're decentralized. We're all over the world. There are different challenges, different energy sources, different procurement, different use cases.
All right, everybody, let's get into this video. We're going to look at the market. We're also going to watch a rather thought-provoking video from 2015. And I also have a warning about fake stories, and they're being curated with the use of AI. And also,
be very careful with fake news, man. So much fake news out there, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's see what she put up here.
And the end result is that Ukraine is going to get wrecked. And I believe that the policy that I'm advocating, which is neutralizing Ukraine and then building it up economically and getting it out of the competition between Russia on one side and NATO on the other side, is the best thing that could happen to the Ukrainians. What we're doing is encouraging the Ukrainians to play tough with the Russians. We're encouraging the Ukrainians to think.
And that's what they ended up doing. And this was 7 years ago. This guy talks about this. And look what's happening today.
That they will ultimately become part of the West. Because
Ukraine took a stance against Russia. If it wasn't broke, don't fix it.
We will ultimately defeat Putin, and we will ultimately get our way. Time is on our side. And of course, the Ukrainians are playing along with this. And the Ukrainians are almost completely unwilling to compromise with the Russians and instead want to pursue a hardline policy. Well, as I said to you before, if they do that, the end result is that their country is going to be wrecked. And what we're doing is, in effect, encouraging that outcome. I think it would make much more sense for us to work to create a neutral Ukraine. It would be in our interest to bury this crisis as quickly as possible. It certainly would be in Russia's interest to do so. And most importantly, it would be in Ukraine's interest to put an end to the crisis.
So that was John Mersheimer. He's an American political scientist and international relations scholar. Belongs to the realist school and a professor.
Pretty crazy. He predicted it. Well, I guess they continued on and played tough, and this is what happened. Regardless, you can see what we're getting. We are getting this small breakout. We're going to see if we get this continuation. We're also going to see if we get this breakout of the triangle. Because if that happens, then you can see we're up to right where I put the box the other day. If we get this breakout, I mean, it could literally be to the top. But either way, you can see, and I didn't, you know, it's funny. I didn't even do this when I made this box. That's funny. But it's looking good. Hopefully we get that breakout we were looking for. Hopefully it stays off the global stage. Nobody wants to see, I mean, hopefully. I mean, I'll put it this way. I don't want to see a massive world war. I don't at all. What is this?
Belarus has now given permission for Russia to place nuclear weapons on its soil, effectively saying that it's going to allow itself to be a launching pad for tactical nuclear weapons or other military aims of Vladimir Putin in Ukraine and perhaps even beyond. Your comments.
Yeah, well, first, Tom, I want to say, you know, this is 5 days of this. I said on the very first night that the Ukrainian
We're not going to get too much
had...
into the politics. Patriot, of course I get your point. Of course I get your point, man. I get it 100%. The reason why I'm all about XRP is because I know that there needs to be a big change in the way money moves. I understand it. I understand there is going to be a change in the way money moves around the world. There has to be. We are too far advanced in the last 100 years for us not to advance. Everything else is advanced except for the way money moves, which is why I believe XRP is the one. Coins Kid. I like Coins Kid. Let's hear what Coins Kid has to say.
Hi everyone, I hope you are. This is Coin. Stopped out in this little long off easier maze. This one was fruitful, this one wasn't fruitful. Okay, so right now, here, XRP, you can see you've lost this low, which is the head, basically. This is how you invalidate these patterns. I'll need to teach you this. Now you're coiling up inside here. Break this resistance, you're going to come up. Lose this support, you're going to go down. Okay, do you see that? So right now, you can see that XRP is in a technical target to 67.45. With that, you're breaking that high.
Yeah, I mean, he's not really giving much here. No. He's not really giving much here because this is not invalidated. You know what? Let me show you guys how things get invalidated. I'll show you guys how things get invalidated. So when you have so this is usually how I watch to see if this pattern plays out, because this is the pattern and how candles move in the charts. This is usually how things work. You get your W formation, or you just get your breakout, which looks like this, right? And a day trader would either enter early here or they would enter safely here, right? And this is it right here. And then you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Elliott waves. Then you get your peaks, and then you get your return down. So this is your second peak over here is where your sell happens. So you ride it all the way up. You see your first peak, which is here. Here's your first peak. And then this is where you would sell, because the second peak shows you you're more than likely going back down, right? Now, in order for something to get invalidated, like Coins Kid was just talking about invalidating, how invalidation happens. So when I'm watching charts, what I look for is an invalidation. And if there's an invalidation, everything starts all over again. So W formation, you move up, right? 1, 2. Once you draw back and move up and pass this point right here, now you are completing a level 1. So level 1, level 2, level 3. So this would be level 1. In order for level 1 to get invalidated, you would have to come back, push up. Now you've confirmed a level 1 and now you're on a level 2 breakout. In order for level 2 to get invalidated, you would have to push up and then just come all the way back and fall through the low. That invalidates level 1. That's how you get an invalidation. If you push up to level 2, come back, and then continue up, and then fall below the low, that invalidates level 2. This is how you invalidate when the pattern goes like this. Let me get rid of everything here. I don't know how to quickly get rid of everything, so I have to like click on it and delete it. All right, so now we're going to talk about this. Now we're going to talk about this right here, all right? So when you get this pattern, you have your early entry into a trade, then you have your safe entry into the trade, which is right here. Price goes up, down, and then moves up and passes the local high. That's where you enter. Price is more than likely going to go up. In order for this to invalidate, okay, price would start to go up. And once it got to like right here where this is, price comes down and goes below the local low. Once that happens, this is invalidated. You have to start all over again. So you just look for invalidations. That's how it works. That's how your invalidations work in a chart. Now I'm going to show you in the actual chart what I look for, because you always look for multiple things. You look for bullish candlestick patterns, or you look for just bullish patterns, period. But the more you see in a row, you want to see the confluence of multiple. You don't want to just see one. You want to see 2 or 3. You want to see 2 or 3. So right here, check this out, right? Boom, boom. And then what happened? Started to come up and went lower than the low here and validates the W pattern. See how that works? That's exactly how that works. Now, with what we're currently looking at, we're going to have to go down, because when I trade, it's on an hourly time frame. So we'll go to the hourly and we're going to take a look. All right. We're going to take a look. Currently, we have this right here. We have this right here. Bam. We had the early entry, which would have been right here. We have a safer entry, which is here. Now, this trade would still be live for anybody who took it. They would currently be up in their trade about... They would currently be up almost 2% right now. Now, in order for this trade to get invalidated, right? So it came up, down, starts to come up. You get in early or you get in safely. This has to continue. So entering this trade would have been at 74.5 cents is where you would have entered this trade. Okay. And people would still be holding this trade currently. In order for this to invalidate, price would have to come below right here. This would invalidate your trade. You would set your stop losses right under this at about 61 cents 8. Now, if I was to start trading tonight or tomorrow, what I would be looking for is a confirmation of a level 1 breakout on this. So we'll take this in. What I would want to see if I'm going to enter into a trade is I would want to see a retrace to the 50 EMA, which is this pink line, a retrace to the 50 EMA. Then I would like to see us move above and past the current local highs, which is at 76 78. Also 79.7. So anywhere here or here. The early trade for me would be right here at 77 cents. The safe bet would be right here. Once that happens, you want to see a retrace to the top of the triangle and then a takeoff, and then enter here or here. This is what I'm going to be looking for tonight. This is exactly what I'll be looking for to enter a trade tonight. And I will show you all exactly tonight. It's too early right now. I want to see what the Asian session is going to do. I want to see what the New York session does today, which is actually right now. We are waiting to see after lunchtime, which is right now, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. I want to see what the New York, what the session does today. And when I talk about the session, I'm talking about the stock market. I'm talking about the U.S. banks. I want to see what it does to the price of cryptocurrency. Because when you're dealing with a day where the stock market or the banks are closed, you're dealing with just retail traders in the space. And that's just way too risky for me. I want to go with what the smart money is doing. I want to see what the market makers have it planned. So I'm going to keep an eye on the market. And right now, for the next 33 minutes, the next hour and 33 minutes, I will want to see what the New York session does to the crypto market. That is going to give me a very good understanding of what is going to happen in the Asian session tonight. Because at 8, 9 o'clock tonight is going to be when the banks and the stock markets open over in Hong Kong, Tokyo, Australia. We're going to wait to see how that plays out. But other than that, things are looking really good, and I hope they stay that way. Because you guys are finally gonna get to see me take some sober trades. And we'll make some money. We'll make some extra XRP. How's that sound, everybody?
Justified, premeditated, unprovoked invasion. We have seen the Russian Federation, the Kremlin, President Putin himself, consistently try to turn the tables by falsely...
I just hope a big war doesn't break out, ladies and gentlemen. That's all. Shocking XRP news.
Oh yeah, is that the printer going? Brrr? Yes, money counter going. I guess let's start with leverage to 4,000 today. I know we can do. I guess let's start here, and we'll just start with John.
All right, you guys ready to see this? This is the latest on the SEC from BitBoy Crypto, John Deaton and Jeremy Hogan. Let's check it out.
What are the latest developments going on? Of course, also, if you guys want to subscribe to their socials, we'll put their Twitter handles up. Tell us what's going on, the latest news about the XRP case. I think today, I'm not sure if there was a delay. Maybe today's not still an important day. Maybe we can lead into talking about what's going on today in the case.
Thanks, Ben. Thanks for having me back. And glad to be on with Jeremy as well. Well, today is a day that expert discovery is closed. So basically all fact discovery, all expert discovery, which means expert depositions, all of that concludes today. Normally from here, we would start moving into the motions for summary judgment. We're waiting on Judge Torres to rule on the motion to strike Ripple's fair notice.
By the way, what happened to Judge Netburn? Is she still?
Look at Ben. Look at Ben interrupting the professionals. Shut up, Ben. Jesus, let the man talk.
Do we have 2 judges now?
Do we have 2 judges? What do you mean, do we have 2 judges? No. Netburn was handling the smaller stuff. Torres is the judge presiding on the case. This guy has no idea what's going on.
I was confused on that.
Yeah. Judge Netburn is the magistrate judge, and she basically has been handling all the discovery.
Okay.
Dispositive motions like summary judgment, motions to dismiss, that will be handled by the judge herself.
So she's the actual judge. So she's higher than the magistrate.
Judge Torres is the actual judge assigned to the case, and Judge Netburn is basically the magistrate.
It's so funny how Ben has no idea how that works. As a certified paralegal with a diploma with honors, because I am a paralegal, it's very easy for me to follow the case and follow what's going on. But anybody who has been following this can know or easily tell that Judge Netburn is the magistrate judge that's handling all the smaller things, and Torres is the one presiding on the case. This guy has no idea. He doesn't even know that. And we're this far into this already. Unbelievable. I should write to John Deaton or Jeremy Hogan and see if they need a certified paralegal.
Magistrate judge who is helping her handle all of the discovery issues. But we're still waiting on the motion for reconsideration, which I would expect possibly at the end of this week, if not certainly next week, where Judge Netburn is ruling whether or not the Hinman email, the 63 emails, she previously ruled that that was discoverable and needed to be turned over to Ripple. The SEC filed a motion to reconsider. They flip-flopped their arguments, and they're trying to keep that not discoverable to Ripple. I think that the motion for the strike fair notice, I think that's not that big because I really don't see, it's huge if she denies it. I mean, if she grants it, because then Ripple would
She was never going to accept it, though.
Right. But the real issue right now for me is this deliberative process privilege, because the SEC does not want those 63 emails. Because imagine this, 63 emails went around talking about this Hinman speech. What are the chances, Ben or Jeremy, that XRP was not raised? Now, one person said, hey, what about XRP? How does that fit into the mix? So when we get that ruling, that's going to determine how the case proceeds, I believe.
Now, just to follow up on that, John, before I move to Jeremy here, when you have a lot of this stuff that is being struck down as evidence, I mean, the fact that you know the SEC has had so many fails in this area in terms of a lot of losses for things that have been struck down or things that Ripple wanted in have made it in. Even though this stuff doesn't necessarily make it in, does this have a compound effect on the judge? Like, the judge can't put it out of her mind that this existed, right?
Go ahead,
Does that make sense?
Yeah, so if I could just jump in on that one.
Sure.
A judge is supposed to be able to put it out of her mind. So a judge is supposed to be able to review evidence in camera, which isn't really evidence yet, and then say, okay, this isn't really evidence that's supposed to be involved in the case. Now, whether the judge is really able to do that or not, I think it does affect her thinking no matter what. So yeah, once the cat's out of the bag, the cat's out of the bag.
Yeah, that's the way I would probably see it. I mean, if it's something negligible that's not really a big impact, but some of these things have been big deals.
Ben, please let the men talk.
So Jeremy, so we talked about what's going on today in the case where the expert discovery is over. In your view, what is like the biggest development, since November? Because it seems like we haven't got a lot of news since then. What's the biggest development that people should be paying attention to?
Well, I think the next big ruling is going to be on the motion to strike the fair notice defense. Whether that stays or goes is the big motion that's pending. In discovery, what John just touched on is the big issue, whether those 63 emails come out or not. You have to understand that what the SEC has done in this case, as far as those emails up to this point, is extraordinary. I mean, in essence, they were supposed to turn these emails over about 9 or 10 months ago, and they just refused. And then they were ordered again, and they refused. And then they were ordered the third time a couple weeks ago, and they said, you know what, Judge, we're going to ask you to reconsider your opinion, which I've only done once in 20 years of practice. And then if they lose that, they're going to ask Judge Torres to reconsider what Judge Netburn said. So it's really extraordinary what's going on with these emails. It's not normal. And that's why at first I wasn't quite on board with John, but now I'm 100% on. There's something in those emails they do not want us to see.
Wow. Well, I think there's a lot of stuff that both sides don't want us to see. And I think that's why, even when this happened, even when this comes out, when the settlement happens, I think majority of anything that was integral in making the decisions are probably going to be, struck from the public eye, going to be redacted. I just don't know how much precedent is going to come out of this. I think that's part of the whole play here. So, John, let's talk about where this is going to. So we know where it is today. We know what, the expert discovery is over. Doesn't look like we're going to get a delay on that. So that's really, really good. But where do you see all this going from here? Kind of, timeline on, when you think it'll be over and big dates people should be watching out for. Like where do we go from here?
Well, to me, the SEC, until they're forced to face reality, which means when they have to turn over those documents, if that happens, and the judge does not strike the fair notice defense, that's when the SEC has too much to risk, because a ruling on fair notice that Ripple didn't have fair notice basically is a ruling for all altcoins, in my opinion, that have existed for the last 5-6 years. And that puts Gary Gensler out of the crypto business. That would limit him, Ben, to ICOs only as far as jurisdiction. And until he faces that issue, I don't see it settling. Now, I think it will settle as long as those things come into play. When they have to they are forced to turn over the emails and everything that's included, and they're facing a dispositive motion that could put them out of the crypto business, then I think it settles. But I don't think that happens until the summer.
Okay, till the summer, I think I can vibe with that. I think kind of I think it'll be over in September. I'll just leave it at that. Jeremy, what about you? Where do you think all this is heading to?
Well, I agree with you. I think this is over in September. And what I did is, right now we still have some pending motions. So we have the motions to strike the individual defendants' cases. We have the motion to strike the fair notice defense. We have to get rid of those motions first. Once those are done, what the judge is going to do is she's going to set a briefing calendar for summary judgment. That's the next big thing that's going to happen. Once we get that briefing schedule, we're going to know when the case has to be over, because I think the case is going to be over at summary judgment. So we'll know that soon. I think that based upon how she's handled these things previously on other cases, I think it's a 4 or 5 month process to get everything briefed and heard. So that's why I put it out into September as well.
So how rare is it? I'll stick with you here, Jeremy. How rare is it for a case like this with the SEC to actually go to completion where there's a judgment and not a settlement?
Well, we know statistically that like 95% of these cases resolve at some level.
What's that percent? Say it again.
It was something like 95%.
Okay.
I don't know the exact. It's over 90% settle. Now that's for a lot of different reasons. A lot of these companies that are sued by the SEC just don't have the money to defend themselves. Obviously, Ripple has the money to defend themselves, so that's one reason it might go the distance. Also, not a lot of companies have the ammunition that Ripple has developed in this case over the last couple of months to defend themselves. So this gives all the signs of a case that could go all the way. But statistically speaking, most of these cases do settle.
And that's, that's what leads me to believe maybe we'll see it end a little sooner. But of course, when it comes to the SEC, they're always running the clock out to the last possible second. So even if we get a settlement, maybe it comes,
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. We're not going to watch this whole thing because they just go into other stuff, as you can see. They just go into talking about other stuff.
We'll stop them from operating worldwide and effectively block Russian
However,
export.
Florida Life going to be over in September because ISO goes live 11/2022. All the world's a show. It definitely is a show, Florida. It definitely is. Show me the chart and I'll tell you the news, right? Exactly. But when it comes to crypto, guys, I am not waiting. I am getting as much XRP as humanly possible. And I agree with Florida that it's ISO. The things that are already planned and practically preordained are going to happen. Everything else is just a show until that happens. I definitely 100% agree with Florida on that one. Replacement for Swift. What else? Let's drop in on my boy Chimp. Chimp must be sleeping. He didn't respond. He must be sleeping. So here we are. We're on the 1 hour here. Here's the 1 hour chart. And you can see that we are getting towards the end of this triangle, or this ascending little flag, this triangle. XR Patriot says the same. John McTurnan, they say in the future you'll need to be very wealthy to get through the next 20, 30 years, 10 million minimum. We need that, and that's just the thing, John McTurnan. The thing is I believe wholeheartedly that the two-tier society is coming, if not is already here. The middle class has been stomped out, I believe. And I believe that we are just at that two-tier society now. You have the haves and the have-nots, and there's no more blue-collar middle class anymore. That's what I believe. I believe we are in the two-tier society, and it's just going to keep getting bigger and bigger, and it's just going to be two types of people. There's going to be the people that have and the people that don't have. I don't believe there's going to be any middle ground anymore. It's going to be way too hard. And anyone who adopts and invests into crypto at this time is going to have a better shot at making it than people who don't. Because that hamster wheel is going to get harder and harder to turn. Don't forget, Hot Dog Boy said 100% this case was right. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's why he said that. Because he said last September. That guy opens his mouth way too much when he shouldn't. Gary was hired to stall and act like a punching bag. Yep. 100%, man. 100%. All right, let's open this up on the weekly. I want to take a look at this on the weekly. Actually, hold on. Let me put this back on the daily. Let me put this back on the daily. I will open another XRP chart. Let me open a separate XRP chart. Here we go. This way I don't have to get involved and change that one. We'll put this on the weekly. Take a look at this. Here it is. Yeah, I believe that's it right there. Right there. Believe this is going to be our support line right here, which means we could come down to 61 or 60 cents. We could. I don't think we're going to. I think we're going to stick with this pattern right here. I think we're going to stick with that pattern. We already came down over here, but I think this is our support. Honestly, I think this is what we're going to be riding until we take off, because we are getting to the close. We are getting to the close of this triangle, which comes to an end in the middle or end of April. And we're going to see how this plays out. This is it right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. Here it is. Here it is. This is the weekly. And I went from the top of the green wick to this green wick to this green wick. If you're going to go from the red, you stick with the red wicks. Usually on the bottom. Oh my God, let me get into all this. You're the only American who can pronounce my surname right. Haha, John McTurnan, thank you, man. Let's go. I agree, XR Patriot. The future is now. Those who invested wisely versus the confused and anger masses. Moonshot XRP, green candles. Bet with the goat. I'm trying to transfer legacy tokens to my Descent wallet, but there's a 15,000. I know, isn't it crazy? It's almost not worth transferring since the fee is so large. I know, it's so stupid. They already destroyed the middle class. The middle class just doesn't know it yet. Sad but true. So few wake up to the truth. Yes, well, once you can see the truth and accept the truth, then you can see the answer to your problems. And we'll take a look at the last bull run. Just look at this. This is so amazing to me. Look at this. We go sideways flat in 2017, and then we go straight up. Do you see that over here? Anywhere? No. What do you see? You see this right here. You see the end of the bull run looking like this bull run? I don't think so. I don't think so. I do not think so, ladies and gentlemen, and I will tell you exactly what I do think. I think that this is this, and that we are about to do this part very soon, and I believe we are going to hold it longer than just up, blow off top and down. I think we are going to blast off all the way up. We're going to hold it for a little bit. We're going to hold it for a little bit, right? And then we're going to blast off again, because this is all going to be history. This is all going to be in the past. We are going to be way up here and continuing higher and higher and higher. Okay? Just like Bitcoin, ladies and gentlemen. Let me show you Bitcoin. Look at this. Look at the 2013, 2014 bull run. Look at this. Look at how small and insignificant this is. Look at this. But how big was it back then? Look at how big this was back then. 2013, 2014 bull run. Look at this. And then it goes into the 2017, 2018 bull run. But look at this. Do you see this bull run? Do you know how insignificant that is right now? Look. Look at this. Look where we are right now. Look where we are. You can't even see this over here. And I will tell you that that's what this is going to look like. This is going to be that small little bit. And we are going to be way up. Let me make this as small as that little bit of insignificant 2013, 2014 Bitcoin bull run. That's about it right there. And we're going to be up here. Look at this. What's that? $65, $80 or higher? It's going to be so far down. We're going to be so, and then we're going to look back and look at the 2017, 2018 bull run, which will be right here. Then the 2021, 2022 bull run, which will be a little higher over here. And this is how it's going to be. The past always repeats itself, and that's what's going to be for XRP, because it's bigger, it's better, and it's actually going to be the world reserve bridge currency. It's actually going to be that. It's adopted by the central banks worldwide. It's already been adopted. That's the amazing part. It's already been adopted on a global scale. There we go. All right, let me get into it. Patriot, the kingdom of heaven. Seek it. Seek it first. That's because Bitra needs to move over to LRC20. They still have legacy at ETH for whatever reason. That's so annoying. All else was added. That's right, Patriot. Everything else was added. Had a buddy who was like, do not invest in crypto. It's only for money laundering. Oh my God. Maybe artwork or NFTs is for money laundering. The thing is the money system needs to change. Everything else has already changed for the times we're in. We are so far advanced over 100 years ago that everything has changed except for the money system, which is now going to change. And blockchain technology is going to take it to the next level, especially XRP, which was adopted on a global scale already by the central and Fed Reserve banks, which run the world. Remember the quote that I talk about all the time. Give me control of a country's money, and I care not who makes its laws. That is a Rothschild quote. Give me control over a nation's money, and I care not who makes its laws. There's a reason for that. There is a reason for that, ladies and gentlemen. So, that is why I invest in XRP. That is why I invest in XLM. Because it is going to be the change needed for the financial system around the world. Banks are going to make so much money. Anybody who invests in this new system is going to make a ton of money. Would you rather be able to send $10,000 to somebody in Australia for less than a penny as a fee? Or would you rather send $10,000 and pay about $1,000 to $2,000 as a fee, and the person on the other end only gets about $8,000? Or you can use the new technology of XRP Ledger, send it, it'll be there in 3 seconds or less, and they pay less than a penny for a fee. That makes more sense to me. Oh, the moon, Carl, 4 minutes ago.
Hello guys and welcome to the moon. My name is Carl and I'm going to bring you this cryptocurrency video. The Bitcoin price is breaking out, so let me take a look at the charts. Because what we can see here is that Bitcoin in the last 2 hours here have seen a massive move, which is of course something that we have been waiting for. We want Bitcoin to be bullish, of course. So let's go into the 1 hour, take a look at this. Is this enough to say that we're going bullish? Actually, not yet, because like I've said for the past couple of days here, we really need to see Bitcoin break back above 41.6. And right now, Bitcoin is extremely close to doing that, which is of course incredible. But we need a confirmed break above 41.6K before we can celebrate all too much here, guys. But if you also want to jump into a long position here, then you have my Bybit link down below in the description, and if you click that link, then you get $4,000 bonus and 30% discount on fees. And the question is here, because I showed you here, we saw this one little inverse head and shoulders, right? Is this the inverse head and shoulders right now going up towards a potential breakout? That is the big question. Let me show you where the target is, if this is the case. We do this, we pull out a line. So from the bottom, oh wow, it's not so easy on the phone, to be honest. Approximately like that. And then if we take this and whoops, pull this up. Let's see if I can do that. Actually, it doesn't seem like that's so easy. I'm not sure why. Okay, whatever. The target is approximately up towards $45,000 here, almost 46,000. So yes, if we do break above 42K here or 41.6, then I think we're gonna see a pretty big significant move for Bitcoin, because as I've said before, if you zoom out, this level here has been resistance back there, resistance there, support right there. So it's only logical that if we break back above 41.6, we are probably gonna see a big move. So let me go back. Let me see.
I agree with Carl. Now let's take a look at XRP. Let's go to Binance. Let's go to the hourly chart, or let's go to the 4-hour chart. There we go, the 4-hour chart. You see we broke up to about 80 cents, came all the way down to 70 cents, and now we are all the way back up to 76 cents on the 4-hour. Now down to the hourly. You can see that same thing's happening here. We are getting ready to potentially either break out, or we're going to meet this 50 EMA line. Is going to come up like this. We are going to come over and bounce off of this 50 EMA line. That is what I think could possibly happen if we do not crank from right here. We are going to meet this 50 EMA line, bounce off it. If we don't just start cranking, I want to see what happens in the next 6 minutes and definitely the next hour and 6 minutes. Oh, blockchain backer is still live?
Oatmeal, berries, bananas, almond milk every day. And while I was doing it, I was thinking, people own crypto. They all, buying there's all these people who want to buy it because they think the dollar is going to collapse, but then at the same time they want to sell it at the cycle tops and everything like that. You have to be in specific camps. My way of this, I'm going to give you my way of thinking. One, I think that
just noticed you're live. Hey JB, John 1 Freeman, what is up, man? Let's go. Glenn Miller, let's go. Hype it up. Hype's in the chat.
US dollar is going to continue to be devalued. That's just my personal belief. I think it's going to continue to be devalued, and I think it's going to go lower. My thought has always been that the DXY US dollar currency index somehow makes its way back down to 80, 79 to 80. But my belief is not that the US dollar is going to collapse to zero. That's never been my belief.
It's not my belief either. Not mine either. The US dollar is not going anywhere. But what it is doing is, I believe it already has, in secret, linked up with Ripple and XRP, already has a plan for this new world bridge currency, which is why Rosie Rios and innumerable other members of the U.S. Treasury are working with Ripple. Seamless transition. I believe they are already doing it. The proof is in the 43rd Treasury United States working for Ripple. That's the proof. You don't need any other proof. Use your common sense. Why would she not take another position in government? Why would she go to Ripple? She's been a government woman. Why is the 43rd Treasurer of the United States, whose signature is on the money that's in your pocket if you're in the United States of America, or anywhere else where there's U.S. crypto, or U.S. currency, I'm sorry, why would she take a position with Ripple? There's a reason, ladies and gentlemen. Use your head, use your common sense. There is a reason for that. That a woman of that stature takes that position with Ripple. There's a reason for that. And the other people who were working in the U.S. Treasury, it is for a seamless transition. The U.S. is way ahead of everybody. And when the cat comes out of the bag, you are going to see exactly what I'm talking about. I can already see it in my mind's eye. I can already see it. I can see it. So the goal is to get as much XRP as humanly possible. I like to always have 10,000 stellar lumens on the side just in case. And the goal is to get as much XRP as humanly possible before it cranks. So, it is the last day of February. Are you guys ready? Oh my God, my birthday is in another week or two, another couple weeks. It's going to be my birthday, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. I'm an old man. I am an old man, ladies and gentlemen. Old. I look young. I act young, right? Because I think I'm going to start hopping back into Fortnite again. I really am. I've been watching a lot of Fortnite lately, and the new stuff that's happening in Fortnite looks so much fun. Rye Guy. Come on, Rye Guy. We got to play. We got to play some duos, man. So we're waiting to see what the next 49 seconds is going to bring us, and we're going to see what the next hour and 45 seconds brings us. We're going to sit right here and see. We have multiple hammer candles. Multiple hammer candles. Expert discovery is ended, Matt status. That is correct. $22 seconds left. Yes, Rye Guy. Rye Guy. And you know what? I'm gonna upload. I'm gonna record our games and upload the audio and the video. We'll do some live streams. All right. We printed 3 hammer. They could be considered hammer candles. They're kind of bullish candles. Now let's see. Let's see what this new candle brings us right now, ladies and gentlemen. After this live stream, my brother and I are going to play some virtual reality golf in our Quest 2 headsets. We meet up in the Quest 2 and we just play mini golf. We go to the movie theater, watch movies together. It's so cool that VR is like you're right there with the person. I love it. So me and him are going to play some golf probably together after this. Let's pay attention to this candle. All right. Apparently, me and my brother are not going to play golf because he has taken a nap. He is very tired right now. So I got to find someone else, or I'll just play by myself, I guess. Oh, you know what? Maybe if I'm going to play by myself, maybe I'll play, There's like this Fortnite game inside. It's called Population 1. Maybe I'll play Population 1. And there's this World War I plane game where you fly World War I planes. That's pretty cool. I own that game too. And Dead Hall's the scary game I played with all of you guys. All right, let's see what's happening here. Now, this is where you would end up taking a trade. As soon as it passes 76.8, this is where you would take a trade. This is where I would take a trade. Right here. And then if it passed right here, these two spots, this is where you would take a trade. This is where you would take profits on that trade. So, but you have to wait until it passes this line. See what happens, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I expect to happen, John 1. Rye Guy, when are you ready to play some Fortnite? Oh, I gotta charge my Apple Watch. It is very important to not take the trade until it passes the line. This is how you save yourself losses. Because if you took the trade here, and then this happens where it just turns red and comes down and then meets up, and then maybe it wants to meet up with the 50 EMA, right? The 50 EMA comes up like this, then this comes down like this, and then you could get liquidated. So that's why it's very important to wait until it passes this line. You save yourself a lot of hardship. That's why you wait for confirmations to enter trades. Glenn Miller says, I'll be playing COD. Hey. Zane Shah, JB the Legend. What's up, man? Let's go. Play games almost every night, bro. That's what I'm talking about. All right. This is why you wait for it to pass the line. Even though this could turn around and go up, you want more of a confirmation. Oh, I didn't even like my own stream yet. Yeah. Zane. There we go. I liked it. Got to give myself credit, right? So we are waiting to see how this is going to play out. This hour candle is very important because we have the closing of the stock market and the banks here in New York. And we're going to see how this plays out. This is the last very important candle of the day until the Asian session. Oh, I wonder where Doge GF Trillionaire is. I know he's got a Quest 2. I know he plays VR. I just sent Doge GF Trillionaire a message. I said, play some VR, question mark. Let's see if he wants to play some VR. Was hoping for a end of discovery pump. Oh, I believe we are moving to the upside. I just want to see if we're going to do it quicker instead of slower. We already had a breakout. There's our breakout right there. Breakout, little retrace. I'm waiting for a continuation. I want a HTC Vive Pro 2, but I don't have a PC to run it. Honestly, man, I haven't used the HTC Vive Pro, but I've seen a lot of videos and where people rate them. And people have used the Quest 2 VR, and they're like, it's just you get a little better field of view in the HTC, but the Quest 2, it's VR. It's awesome. So I just got the Quest 2. Yeah, Doge GF, man, I wanted to see if you wanted to play some VR, bro. He said you rang. So this is why we don't enter trades until we get confirmations. We need to pass this line. If this line is not passed, you do not enter the trade. Some people wait until you pass the line, retrace to it, and then go higher and take the trade when it passes the previous local high. That's what some people do. That's even safer. That's an even safer trade. but I would at least wait for multiple confirmations. One of the confirmations is these 3 hammer type candles, the move up, the retrace, and the continuation. That's a couple confluences of strength. This line would be my last confirmation. I would need to pass this line. Why Vive so much more? Because of the money they put into the project and they want to get money back. See, Mark Zuckerberg bought out Quest. They bought out Quest and they made the Quest headset so much better. Because I used to have a Quest before Zuckerberg, before Facebook, or before Meta bought out Quest. They used to have sensors. You have to set up sensors in front of you and hook up to your computer. But since Facebook, Meta bought Quest, now it's plug and play. The cameras are in the headset. It's so much better. You don't have to hook up to your computer if you don't want to. And you can just plug and play. It's so much fun. They made it so easy to play VR. And I love it. I love my Quest 2 headset. I absolutely love it. Zane Shah, biggest tease. Never used VR yet. It's a lot of fun. Doge GF Trillionaire. I'm still waiting for an answer. Is Doge GF still going to make us millionaires? I don't know. I don't know. Let's take a look. You guys want to see the Doge GF chart? It's right here. Here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 90696. You want to see how much it's down since Matty G told people to invest in it? 900% down. Matty G was telling people to invest in this over here. Look, I mean, look at this. This guy got people wrecked. I mean, honestly, if anybody was going to put money into this, now would be the time, probably. I do own 130 billion Doge GF tokens. It's like 100. It's like $100. Because $100 right now, if it did do its thing in the future and take off, you could have $100,000. But I've been holding on to that for a long time. It just sits there. It's like nothing. I'll show you. You guys want to see? I'll show you. See? Right here. 129 billion Doge GF. See? I've been holding on to this for a long time. It just sits there. It just sits there. I will never buy any more of it. Nothing. It just sits there. Maybe 5 years down the road, something will happen. I don't even care about it. It just sits there. Florida, meanwhile, LGBT is the first ever verified crypto. I don't know. What does verified? What's verified mean? What does that mean? Because when you make a cryptocurrency, it's a crypto. I recently bought 1 million Metaversal token. Hope it goes to a penny again. I hope so too, man. But yeah, that's it. I put a little bit, like $100 into it a long time ago, or just didn't fully cash it out, one or the other. But XRP, that's it for me. That's it. There's 18,000 different cryptocurrencies out there, and they all claim to be the best, especially all the dog coins, meme coins, cat coins. They all claim to be the best, but can they be? No. The ones that are going to really make a difference in the world, the ones where people are going to put all of their money, that's where it matters. Verified on Truth Social. Oh, okay. I've never heard of Truth Social. Never heard of it. I'll have to look into it. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's it, man. That is it. I will never buy any meme or dog coins ever again. It's all about XRP from here on out. The change, the way everything is going to happen in the world, the way things are going to go. I'm Jada Blur, and until later tonight, guys, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And until next time, we'll put out some more videos. Later. Peace out.
I got zeroed out my membrane, you keep calling me insane. Every single day more XRP is what I obtain. No more cash, no more cars, only QR codes. No more proof of work, we running validated nodes. This is the life that I chose. They look at the cons, I look at the pros. I'm always bullish in the shows. Now you wanna ask about XRP, I am not telling. Now you want some of my XRP, I am not selling, it's not for sale. Honestly, I just wish you well, cause I'm XRP for well. I'm XRP for life and that's forever, can't you tell? I just keep on buying while they telling me to sell. The whole world gonna be shocked when XRP break out its shell, and that's when we prevail. I'm XRP for well, I'm XRP for life and that's forever, can't you tell? I just keep on buying while they telling me to sell. The whole world gonna be shocked when XRP break out its shell, and that's when we prevail. XRP taking the lead, come equipped with institutional speed. XRP giving the go to proceed, don't listen to FUD, I know they mislead. Try to tell them but I know they don't care. ODL, no nothing compared. Back in the day I was willing to share, now I don't have any left to spare. Source some liquidity on demand, try to tell them but they don't understand. Holding my ledger right here in my hand, see the signs it was already planned. Digital economy, it's already here. I'm talking about the moon, they think I majored in astrology. Haters talking trash, I think they majored in garbology. Focus on my future, so I invest in technology. Number one is where we ranking. Come on. And if you don't have XRP, then I do not know what you thinking. This the time, this the year, this the place to be. Hard and strong all day long, doing it faithfully. Keep that negative energy far away from me. It's not our fault that we seeing something that you can't see. I got my hands on some on-demand liquidity, and I'ma hold on to it now into infinity. This the greatest wealth transfer the world will ever see. But I'm not talking, I'm about to go buy me more XRP, cause I'm XRP for well, I'm XRP for life and that's forever, can't you tell? I just keep on buying while they telling me to sell. The whole world gonna be shocked when XRP break out its shell, and that's when we prevail. I'm XRP for well, I'm XRP for life and that's forever, can't you tell? I just keep on buying while they telling me to sell. The whole world gonna be shocked when XRP break out its shell, and that's when we prevail. I'm XRP for well, for well. I'm XRP for well, I'm XRP for life and that's forever, can't you tell? Can't you tell?
Organ on my necklace, do it big like in Texas. Rims spinning round, reckless money coming in seconds. I'm on a yacht or on an island, I got shades on my eyelids. I went ghost, autopilot, twisted up, no I'm smiling. I got tails as my pilot, we got treasure, we got lions, we got jewels, we got diamonds. Lucy in the sky, sky and fat bags, I need a diet. I'm with the army, wouldn't try it. Plus this island, you can't find it in them tropical skylands. Vibing, plus my bags fully ripen. All the FUD had to fight it, now they all left in silence. Shh, you can hear them go. I'm a big ghost, see you later. Spaceship racer, big bags like a banker. Island sands, beach blazer, all white. Yacht like a ghost, cruising down the coast. I'm a big ghost.
Hair full of smoke like you just seen a ghost. Cruise on a boat in a whole nother coast. Doing the most, got you willing to go. While you was chillin', my bag get the feeling. Now I'm feeling like I'm self-made in the shade. Got my shades on, now I'm blocking the hate. Lady eating bags, we gon' be straight. Disappearing to a whole nother place. Got got a Ferrari to race. All my jewelry in a safe. At the party up in space. Smoking bud, never listen to bud. Tells will never sell until it went up. 6 figures ain't appealing enough. 7 I'm feeling, $1 million and up. This gon' be life changing. Never felt so amazing.
I'm a big ghost, see you later. Spaceship racer, big bags like a banker. Island sands, beach blazer, all white. Yeah, like a ghost, cruising down the coast. I'm a big ghost.
I don't fear, cause I'm dodging FUD like a bullet. Oh, how I love diversifying my wallets. 24/7, gaining crypto profits. No time for fake profits. I ain't a puppet, flying high in the sky, looking fly in a cockpit. Spirit guides, yeah, I have them. Got healing crystals in my right pocket, cold wallets in my left pocket. Ghost Island where we landed, whole army vanished. Now it's called hunted.
I'm a big ghost, see you later. Spaceship racer, big bags like a banker. Island sands, beach blazer, all white. Yeah, like a ghost, cruising down the coast. I told my mom about the planet, she went crazy. Them crypto ripple drops, would they pay me? Big splashes, getting wavy, big bags just like Santa. Yo girl, she wanna date me. She chased me on a daily, staking interest on the daily. That's music to my ears like green ukuleles. The world full of crazies, my yard full of daisies. My planet got me spacey. They asking if I'm ever coming back, and I said maybe. But right now, I'm a big ghost. I'm a big ghost, see you later. Spaceship racer, big bags like a banker. Island sands, beach blazer, all white. Yeah, like a ghost, cruising down the coast. I'm a big ghost.
I guess we can stay and hang out. We are breaking over the line. I just noticed we're breaking over the line. I just noticed that we are breaking over this line. Yep. So let's see. Let's see if I would have got wrecked. I would have entered the trade right as it was breaking over the line. Now let's see if I would have got wrecked. Maybe I would get wrecked. Who knows? I hope everyone stayed. Did you guys stay? Because I didn't go anywhere. Let me see. All right, still 7 of you here. All right. Florida says, have a good day, y'all. Florida. We are breaking over this line right now. I'm kind of excited about this. Let's see what happens. Anybody still here? All right, yeah, fuck it. We'll just stream later. Fuck it. See you guys later.